friends, I'm Walker and welcome back to All About Nails, where we talk about vegan and cruelty-free nail polish. Today I have a friend with me. This is Artie. Oh, he just ran away. He was the first cat that we ever adopted and he's my baby. He's my baby boy. Today we're going to talk about a new trio from Pep Nail Vibes that I'm really excited to share with you. These launch on November 1st and I'm really excited to share these crellies with you. So this is the Pep Nail Vibes Fall Trio, and these three polishes, like I said, they launch on November 1st. They'll be available on Pep Nail Vibes website and I will link them down below. If you're not familiar with this brand, they launched earlier this year. I want to say like May maybe. I did swatch some of their polishes back when they first launched, and so I'll put that video up above if you just want to see others of them. They do small batch crellies. They usually retail for like $8, I think, so they're like relatively affordable for a indie polish brand. And the maker behind this brand is Meredith, who posts swatches on Instagram at Hugh Locker Swatch, so I'll link her Instagram down below. She used to have a YouTube channel. Her videos are still up, but she hasn't posted a new one in a while, so I'll link her YouTube channel down below as well, just so you can go check her out if you want to. She's super nice. I really enjoy her Instagram and her YouTube, and so I'm really excited to support her and share these polishes with you today. Okay, first up is Red Sky at Night, and this is a really pretty kind of dusky navy blue base, and it has some like copper hex glitters in here and then some silver hex glitters and a little bit of a shimmer, which I think you can see in my swatch photo a little bit better than you can under the swatching lights here. But the first coat is going on really nice and opaque. It's a crelly base, but I feel like I'm getting a ton of color here. It's a really pigmented crelly base, but you can still see those glitters. So I feel like I'm getting an even distribution of glitter on this first coat. I don't see a lot of the shimmer, but that's fine for the first coat. I think that will build up. Okay, on the second coat, I definitely get totally opaque. I have no issues with, you know, any patchiness here. It's really nice. It is going to be a little hard to remove those hex glitters. You know, they're normal hex glitters, so do whatever you do to remove those. I usually kind of like wrap my nails and then let it sit for a minute, and then we'll kind of, you know, pull it off with the nail polish remover, but if you use clips or whatever, that'll work fine for this too. I really like the copper hex glitters in here. I think they're super unique and really, really pretty. So I feel like the formula is pretty good on this one. It's a little bit thick, but not hard to work with. It goes right where you put it. So that's 2 coats of Red Sky at Night. The second polish in this trio is Camouflage, and this one is a really fun polish. I like it a lot. The base is a kind of hunter green. I would call this even like a slate green. It's a little bit on that kind of like gray green border, and then it has what I would call a copper shimmer in here. That's what it looks like to me. And then there's definitely a couple different sizes of hex glitters in here. So like in my swatch photo, you can see a couple bigger ones and some smaller ones as well. And I think they're silver. They look silver to me, but I have a very similar kind of effect with this polish as I did with the last one with Red Sky at Night. On my first coat, I got a ton of color in that base. So it's a pretty like densely pigmented, pretty opaque base. And then on the second coat, I'm going to see a little bit of the buildup of that shimmer. So I see a bit more of the copper, and also I get obviously a little bit more distribution of those hex glitters. Just like in the last polish, those hex glitters are going to take a little bit of extra care to remove, but you know, if you're putting on this polish, you probably know what you're getting yourself into. It doesn't really bother me too much with these because, you know, they're kind of sparse across the nail. They're not like a full coverage glitter. So it's not super, super hard to remove. And you're looking at 2 coats of Camouflage. Okay, last up in this collection is Hard Cider. This one has a kind of dusty purple base, and then we're going to see that same glitter mix in here. So there's some of those copper glitters, some of those like larger silver hex glitters, and then some of those smaller silver hex glitters. This one, I can't tell. On my nails I get a little bit of shimmer, but I can't really tell if it's the same shimmer that was in the other 2 polishes. So it looks pretty different on my nails from the other 2, but I think the unifying glitters in this trio feel so fall appropriate, and I love that they're in all 3 polishes. I think it makes this trio seem really cohesive, really appropriate for the season, and just really festive. I like it a lot. This one again, the first coat was pretty opaque, but the second coat is going to get me all the way out to opacity. For a crelly, I think this is actually like pretty full coverage, and I appreciate that you can still see those glitters. So I feel like Meredith has really just kind of knocked it out of the park on the formulation of these ones. So I thought my favorite was gonna be Camouflage, this green one, and it is lovely. It's super, super lovely. But the one that really blew my mind was Red Sky at Night. The combination of the like copper glitters in this blue base were so gorgeous. I really like this one, and it has a really nice shimmer in here. I really enjoyed the shimmer in this one as well in Camouflage. They're both super, super nice. So it's kind of hard to pick a favorite, but I think I am gonna go with Red Sky at Night. The combo of that kind of coppery glitter in the blue base is just really nice and perfect for fall. So Pep Nail Vibes is cruelty-free and vegan. Meredith checked with her suppliers back in May when I first watched those polishes. And so if you're interested in checking out this brand, I will put all the information that you need down below in the description box. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. Let me know down below what you thought about this video, what you thought about these polishes. Have you tried this brand before? Are you going to? And if you enjoyed this video, I really hope you'll consider subscribing so that we can sit down and hang out and chat about nail polish again sometime. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.